All right, so in this video, we're gonna talk about what it looks like if you want to sell your home and upgrade to your dream home or your next home. Now that your neighbor has sold for the amount that they've sold for, your property value is a lot higher. So you have a lot of options. And if you're thinking of selling, we could definitely help you with that. We have 4 steps that we usually go through, and we can go over that when we have a discussion, phone call, or just shoot me a text, and I can kind of go over everything with that. But with the process and the strategy that we used, we were able to get almost 100 showings for these listings. And basically that means that even though there was 100 showings, we were only able to give that home to one person. And at the end of the day, that means there's close to 100 people looking for a home like yours right now. So that means that's great news. But before we even get to any of that, it's always a good idea to plan ahead. And that's why I have my friend Vic here, who's a mortgage specialist. And he's actually the first step. Before we list your home, before you look at any homes, it's always a good idea to talk to a mortgage specialist. And Vic, tell them why. Why is it so important?
Thanks, Daniel. So we've done numerous of these this year. Your sell and buys, your upgrades, and the number one thing you want to do before you do any of this is come talk to me and let's get your numbers all sorted out so we know that we're doing this right and we're doing this safe. Because if you sell, you want to make sure you can buy at that price point that you want to buy at. So for myself, come chat with me. We do a free mortgage evaluation where we will go through every single cost it takes after you sell that house and what you can get approved, the maximum approval for 55 different banks. Every lender has different options. I will pre-qualify you at 55 different banks and see what's the maximum you can get and the different options you can get for that next property. But make sure you come chat with me because the numbers are very important. Let's make sure we do it safe and let's make sure we do it right.
Yeah. And Vic, why is there a risk? Like, why shouldn't people just go out there and start like selling their home and looking for a new one without talking to you?
Well, because if you sell and you don't know exactly what your numbers look like or how much you qualify for or what your options are, the chance is you might not be able to buy in this market. You might sell and then you might have to downgrade or make a lateral move, or worst case scenario, not be able to find anything and now you're renting.
Yeah, and we definitely don't want that. You don't have anything to worry about when you plan ahead. I know it sounds scary to think renting from ownership is, that's definitely not something people want to do. So this is why we do these things in this order. Again, if you have any questions, I hope we answered them all, but comment down below or reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you make your next decision here with whether you're selling or wanting to buy. So thanks again, Vic. Really appreciate your time.
Look forward to chatting with you soon.
Yeah. See you guys on the next video. Take care.